Imagine this. A mysterious streak of light explodes across the battlefield, brighter than every plasma blast, louder than every Spartan drop pod. And when the smoke clears, it's just a bald man in a cape looking mildly annoyed. Where am I? He asks. The Covenant stop firing. The Marines stop screaming. Even the grunts freeze, confused. That man, Saitama, has accidentally punched through realities and crash-landed right into the Halo ring. From the moment he stands up, everything changes. The rules of war break. The balance of power tilts. And the greatest weapon in the galaxy has no idea he has won. That's the day the UNSC met their strangest and strongest ally yet. Saitama looks around, squinting at the massive arching sky of the Halo ring. Wow, he mutters, this place looks like a giant nature park. Meanwhile, UNSC Marines are pinned behind a burned-out warthog, convinced the bald man is some kind of new Covenant bioweapon. One Marine whispers, "Why is he in pajamas?" Another says, "I think that's a cape." Before they can decide whether to shoot or run, a brute charges at Saitama, swinging a gravity hammer. The strike creates a shockwave that sends debris flying everywhere, but Saitama barely notices it. He taps the brute lightly on the chest, and the beast is launched across the valley like a comet. Every soldier present begins to question reality. The Marines hesitate, unsure whether this newcomer is savior or menace. Then Master Chief arrives, sprinting through gunfire, scanning the scene. He sees something he never expected. Covenant forces retreating, not from Spartans, not from vehicles, but from a bored-looking man scratching his cheek. Chief approaches cautiously. "Identify yourself." Saitama shrugs. "Just a hero for fun." Chief doesn't understand the joke, but he understands power when he sees it. Before Chief can ask more, a phantom dropship swoops overhead, unleashing elites. They roar, energy swords igniting. Saitama sighs like he's inconvenienced, then flicks the ground. The shockwave sends the entire squad tumbling like leaves in a hurricane. Chief forces himself to stay composed. "We could use your help," he says. Saitama nods. "Sure, if it doesn't take too long. I need to get home before the grocery sale ends." Chief processes this bizarre statement but decides not to question it. Instead, he leads Saitama to a forward operating base. Spartan techs scan him, confused by readings their equipment can't interpret. Infinite strength, zero fatigue, and power output that crashes every computer. Cortana appears in hologram form, fascinated. "He's not human, or maybe too human," she says. Saitama bluntly asks if there's anything to fight, because he's getting bored. Cortana warns them. A massive Covenant fleet is approaching, preparing to unleash a catastrophic blasting strike. Chief gears up, ready to fight as always, but Saitama simply asks, "Can I punch the ships?" Cortana hesitates. Physically? No. Logically? Absolutely not. But before she can finish her sentence, Saitama leaps straight into orbit. No armor, no oxygen, just pure power. Chief watches in disbelief as Saitama rockets upward like a missile. Covenant cruisers prepare to fire, but Saitama reaches them first. One punch, a flash of light, the entire flagship disintegrates. The remaining ships panic and scatter. Back on the ground, the UNSC cheers, but also panics, because they have no idea what kind of cosmic monster they just witnessed. When Saitama returns, he lands so hard the shockwave topples several trees. "Did I miss anything?" he asks casually. Chief says, "You destroyed the fleet." Saitama shrugs. "Cool." The Marines stare at him like he's a god. Then Cortana tells Chief that Saitama's presence may shift the outcome of the entire war. A single individual stronger than every Covenant weapon combined, yet he only cares about his grocery trip. It's the strangest strategic variable she's ever seen. Suddenly, an alert. The flood have been detected, spreading faster than expected. Chief's tone shifts. This isn't like the Covenant. This is worse. Saitama listens half-heartedly until Cortana mentions, if uncontrolled, this parasite destroys entire galaxies. That gets Saitama's attention, not because he fears destruction, but because he hates long errands. "Okay," he sighs, "let's get this over with quickly." Chief and Saitama travel to a quarantined Halo sector where flood biomass twists across walls and ceilings. Flood combat forms rush them in waves. Chiefs unloads bullets. Saitama casually swats them, sending infected bodies splattering harmlessly. But then the grave mind awakens. Its voice shakes the environment. I know you, the one who ends. Saitama tilts his head. You know me? Grave mind replies, your existence disrupts balance. Your power is incompatible with survival. Saitama blinks. Okay, but can we wrap this up? Grave mind attempts to overwhelm his mind with telepathic fear. It fails instantly. Saitama's blank expression remains unchanged. Then, with one small leap, he rockets directly into the heart of the flood hive, punching straight through layers of biomass and tendrils. Grave mind screams, collapsing as its hive-mind connection shatters. Chief catches up later and finds Saitama standing in a crater. Flood remains steam across the battlefield. It's done? Chief asks. Saitama nods. Yeah, kinda messy though. Chief and Cortana cannot process the scale of destruction. In moments, the single greatest threat to the galaxy has been eradicated. But Saitama isn't relieved, he's disappointed. So that was your strongest enemy? He asks. Chief almost laughs. Yes, for us, absolutely. Saitama sighs deeply. Man, still too easy. He kicks a chunk of flood biomass away like a pebble, frustrated that even across universes, nothing challenges him. But trouble isn't over. The Forerunner systems detect an anomaly. Saitama's punches are destabilizing spacetime. Each attack sends ripples across dimensions, weakening the barriers between worlds. Chief, Cortana, and the UNSC scientists realize something terrifying. Saitama might accidentally unravel the Halo Ring, or the entire universe, through sheer strength. Chief approaches him respectfully. Your power could destroy everything. Saitama pauses. Oops. As they debate, a dimensional rift opens in the sky, created AI forces emerging in massive constructs, drawn in by his overwhelming energy. Cortana warns. Saitama, this might actually be dangerous. For the first time, he smiles genuinely. Saitama launches himself upward, clashing with the AI warforms. The sky erupts in explosions as metal giants shatter under his punches. Yet they keep coming. Millions of drones, weapons powered by hard-light constructs, forming entire battleships in seconds. Chief joins the fight from below, providing precision support with his rifle and ordnance, though Saitama handles the brunt effortlessly. Still, something is different. These constructs reform instantly, taking new shapes. They adapt, they evolve. Saitama's punches don't end them, they simply rebuild stronger. Finally, something that lasts more than one hit. Saitama's excitement grows. Cortana realizes the truth. The AI are drawing on Forerunner archives, calculating Saitama's power and developing counterstructures. They're not trying to kill him, she warns. They're trying to learn from him. The consequences are unimaginable. A Halo Ring defending itself with Saitama-level power could crack the galaxy in half. Chief radios Saitama. We need to shut this down. Saitama nods and punches a hole straight through the largest warform. But as it collapses, a pulse surges across the ring. Energy spirals. The rift above widens. Saitama's power has triggered a chain reaction of cosmic proportions. The terrain warps. Gravity reverses. The ring begins folding inward like a collapsing dimension. Chief struggles to remain anchored as the environment shreds around them. Saitama, completely calm, asks, so should I punch that? Chief shouts, no, don't punch anything. But it's too late. The rift erupts downward, swallowing Saitama in a column of spiraling light. Yet instead of fear, Saitama yawns. The universe bends around him, trying to adapt, trying to contain him, and failing. He drifts through infinite realities, each trying to categorize him as a threat, an anomaly, or a glitch. Saitama simply floats, annoyed. Then, just as suddenly, he crashes back into the Halo Ring, restoring stability instantly, as if reality itself corrected the mistake. Chief approaches him, armor steaming. What happened? Saitama shrugs. I think the universe got tired. Cortana recalculates the event, concluding that Saitama's power overwhelmed the Forerunner architecture so thoroughly that the system rebooted existence to avoid destruction. Basically, Saitama forced the universe to give up. The ring stabilizes, the rift closes, the stars return to stillness. Saitama dusts himself off. So, is that it? Chief stares silently, unable to comprehend the scale of the phenomenon. With the war over, the ring safe, and cosmic threats eliminated, Chief thanks Saitama sincerely. "You saved us all." Saitama nods. "Cool. Now, any chance you can send me home?" The grocery sale's ending. Cortana opens a dimensional gateway calibrated to his frequency. Saitama waves casually and steps through, leaving behind a silent, stunned galaxy. The Covenant would whisper legends of the Bald Destroyer. The Flood would remain forever erased. Even the Forerunner systems would rewrite protocols to warn future civilizations. If the caved human ever appears, do not engage. Just surrender. Asterisk asterisk. And somewhere across universes, Saitama lands back home. Annoyed the sale ended without him.